Welcome to my latest episode of Weekly Insights with Joanie, and the material and slides that we're going to be talking about today are edited excerpts from my two new online courses, Finding True Love and Drive Through Make It Your Own. Both of them are exclusively on udemy.com. And today we're close to Valentine's Day. So what I want to talk about today is whether you are in a romantic relationship or not. I would like to share with you my number one tip for loving yourself every day, including Valentine's Day, and making your life the best it can be. So now I'd like to share with you what is my number one tip. If you desire more love in your life, it won't come from seeking it outside of you. As wonderful as a loving relationship with another can be, if you are not loving more of who you are, no amount of affection from anyone will fulfill you. Therefore, when it comes to Valentine's Day or any day of the year, experiencing the love you desire will come down to the stories you tell yourself about how worthy you are to give and receive love. This is where journaling a new story about love comes in. Journaling a new story about love is my number one tip for you to do on Valentine's Day. But don't just stop there. Once you write this new story, you must be willing to live it out in your daily life. I see that you have your journal and your pen in hand, but you're hesitant because where are you going to live out this new story for yourself that you're writing in your journal? To journal a new story about love begins with a deeper knowing about what self-love is and what it is not. A large part of this is clearly understanding why self-love can feel uncomfortable at first. With this newfound level of understanding, a shift in perception illuminates the path to sustainable love and happiness while opening the door to your personal freedom. Let's start by looking at why contemplating a new story for your life, which is about self-love and self-care, can feel so uncomfortable at first. So let's tackle that question. Over the course of many generations, millions of people have chosen to tell a new story about love. In doing so, they cultivate a strong sense of self-love and engage in self-care practices. Unfortunately for many people, they found themselves targeted with abuse and shame by people close to them, and there is a reason for this. Self-love has been packaged socially to be something disdainful, often being described as selfish, narcissistic, and arrogant. Misunderstanding self-love, as well as not being prepared for the reactions of others, produces an environment where new stories about love can feel intimidating and overwhelming to live out in your daily life. Journaling is your best friend. And so let's talk now about how journaling will help you get over the negative reactions from people in your life when you start taking better care of yourself. When you journal a new story about love, you are creating the foundation for daily practices of self-love and self-care. This combines both inner and outer work, which diminishes the effects of the myth of love, which we talked about and covered in the previous episode. It also silences your inner critic and the unwanted influence of people's negative opinions about setting healthy boundaries through self-love. To help you integrate what we've been talking about today, I want to guide you through 6 loving, and powerful journal prompts. And this is a way for you to get into the rhythm of how valuable what you say to yourself is as you write it down in your journal. Create some time after this episode to journal your answers to the following. 1. What new ways can you honor yourself and love more of who you are? And 2, a new story about love requires new experiences. With that in mind, what new loving experiences are you eager to create for yourself? And 3, what daily activities can you do less of so that you can have more time for daily practices of self-love and self-care? 4, journal 20 or more things you love about yourself. And 5, once you have that list, observe which of these areas you love that have been shamed by you or others in the past. And 6, journal self-love and self-care practices that in the past you refrained from doing, but you are now open and willing to engage in. Thank you for watching this episode, and for more information on my online courses, my new Finding True Love and Drive Through Make It Your Own, visit udemy.com and type my name, Joanie Marks, in the search box. And until we meet again, remember every morning to smile at yourself. Maybe you even put a red heart up there for the month of February. And look into that mirror, profoundly happy with yourself, and say, yes, I am my own best friend, for I came into this world to be myself. For that I came. Thank you, and all my best.